So, Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Been waiting for this movie for a while.
Yeah.
We both have seen it.
Yes.
Okay, and this is going to be spoiler filled.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
You've had time. Or press pause here if you have not.
What'd you think?
I loved it. Okay?
Yeah.
But I have to be clear. Like, the first time I saw it, I was distracted because most of what was in that first teaser trailer is not in the movie. And so it was a distraction for me. Every time I wanted to see one of those great lines and great shots, I kept waiting for when it was going to show up, and it never did.
Yeah.
The second time I saw it, it was not a distraction for me. I was just 100% into the story.
Yeah, here it is.
And I just was blown away.
I thought I was going to hate it, actually. I was expecting to hate it. I thought, oh man, what have they done with the Star Wars series? But then when I actually saw it, I liked it. And I don't think I realized that it was going to fill in.
Like right up to
Yes.
the beginning of A New Hope?
I didn't think that I realized that.
Well, and I appreciated like that fine detail that's always been like stuck in the craw of all of the Star Wars fans. Why would you make a space battle station so easy to take down?
Yeah,
And then
that's true.
Here
that is
it puts
true.
an immense story behind
That is true.
that concept that a farm
was
boy from
cool.
Tatooine can take it down.
Because it started to, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Favorite parts? Big surprises?
Well, everybody dies.
Yeah.
That was a big surprise.
Like everybody.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
Like the whole second half of the movie is everybody dies.
And it's not pretty.
No.
They don't go gently into that last
no,
connect.
no. I mean, I guess it would be fast.
Yeah.
Sort of.
The
Fast
anticipation of
burning
it, though,
pain.
like you literally
Right.
see it coming.
For
and, like,
minutes.
Yes.
It's like when they're on, what is it?
Jeddah?
Jeddah. When they're on Jeddah, like that's minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 10 at least minutes of the movie where they're like preparing
Ending
to
doom
die.
is on its way. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like when the robot went, I was like, oh,
That was terrible.
well played. You killed the robot. That
Yeah.
got me. And then as the
Well, because you
principals-
don't like him at first.
Yeah.
He's comic relief at first. He
Yes.
was like the Jar Jar Binks of this one, at first,
But good.
but better.
Yes.
But that's what I was worried about when it first rolled. I was like, oh man, this is Jar Jar.
He's just gonna be the bad comic relief.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, then by the end I was like, oh.
And that's all Alan Tudyk. He did the voice and everything, and so that's all his delivery and the writing. I mean, it was really, really fun to watch.
It was right on.
Yeah,
His
it
like
was
sarcasm
pitch
and
perfect.
that deadpan, like it was right on.
Yeah.
It was good. I was surprised to see Forrest Whitaker. And I was surprised to see him as like half man, half machine. I hadn't done a lot of digging. I wasn't expecting to like it, so I literally was like,
Yeah.
I know, I'm not watching this. I'm not.
Saw Gerrera is a character from the Clone War cartoon that my boys and I
Oh,
watched, right?
okay.
So we knew him when
didn't
he
know
was
Saul.
young, and then to see him come back in this was really, really great to see how that character arc ends. And now they're backfilling some stories with Saw in this season of Rebels, which is
Oh.
another cartoon that they're doing that's just before the timeline of the first 3 movies. There's endless questions there. How did he become so radicalized on Jeddah? Why is he part machine?
Right.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
I actually kind of liked that.
I did too.
Because you have Darth Vader that's part machine, you have Luke that's part machine, and now, like, so it makes it part of
It's
the
definitely a theme.
lifestyle, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's a theme.
I was a little, and again, I can be critical because I'm such a fan. That whole mind interrogation slime monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Because
just,
they said, oh, it tends to break your mind. Well, then what? Are we supposed to believe that the pilot guy, the rogue pilot guy, his mind was
Like,
gone,
broken?
but
Like-
then all of a sudden he realized, I'm the pilot,
Yeah.
and then now he's back?
I don't know.
I could have done without the slime monster.
The reshoots, like I've read articles that talk about the reshoots they did, and they're only talking about some of the stuff that they changed, but they're not talking about all the stuff they changed, and they're not talking about how the ending was different in other versions.
Was it different?
Yeah, apparently it's way
Oh.
different, and they're not talking about, because there were a bunch of reshoots that they ordered up early last year,
Oh.
you know, maybe 6 to 8 months before the release, and so the whole internet was panicking that this movie was going to suck.
Oh, yeah, it would be terrible.
But as a result,
Too editorial.
yeah, but like nobody knows necessarily what part of the ending they reshot and if it had different endings.
So if everybody didn't die, for instance.
I don't know. That shot of them running toward the AT-AT and it's the whole team, and you can see that she has got the Death Star plant. And I was sobbing by the time that part came on. I don't know that we're gonna get a director's cut.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It would be fun. That's not really Star Wars' style, though.
Yeah,
to
that's
get here's an
well,
alternate
yeah, it's all
ending. That's kind of
protected. Like,
a
it must be
DC
this way.
thing.
That's true. That's true. That would be cool.
That would be cool, right? I think we'll start to get, maybe in the commentary,
Yeah.
some different talking about how this thing would have ended.
I wonder.
And I don't think there's a lot of harm in lifting the curtain a little and showing us some of the behind the scenes.
Right, yeah,
For
right.
the hardcore fans who want to know the progress of how that story came together.
Even if they did it as like a
Right.
like a 10th anniversary edition, because I would love to know that about some of the originals.
Well, how many?
Wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's
and
like
we're
40
still we
years.
still get details that come
Yeah,
out. You
I
know
would
about
love
who
to know.
storyboarded this or who contributed to
Yeah.
that shot. Well,
Improvisations.
speaking
and things
of
like that.
Carrie,
Yeah.
there was this great article or something that I saw posted about her notes on the Empire Strikes Back script and how she changed a bunch of lines and made it so much better. And like those are some of the iconic lines
That's
from
awesome.
from Empire. I don't think there's a harm in letting us behind the process a little bit to see how
Yeah,
that story
I agree.
kind of evolved.
I agree.
Anything else we want to say about Rogue One? Definitely 2 thumbs up. I don't know that we have a ranking
Yeah.
system,
Yeah,
rating system
definitely.
for movies yet, but and then we'll wait for that clock to stop chiming. Should have moved that in the other room.
No, for next time.
Yeah. Well, we know we have an hour until that happens.
So we'll wrap up before the timer ends.
No, we don't have to wrap up because it'll keep going on the other end.
Okay.
But that's just like a good
Okay.
ballpark.
Okay.
Okay.